must be very frustrating, very disappointing to throw away 3 points like that.
Yeah, very disappointed at the end. I suppose it was one of those ones where we paid the price for not taking our chances and just killing the game, and we had a number of chances. Obviously we went one up. Graham stuck the penalty. Gary Caulfield had a marvellous shot. Clark made a fantastic save, and young Dara Crowley was unlucky. And we had earlier hit the cross or the post with Dan Casey's header, but the second half we came out and we didn't play as well in the first half because we were very good in the first half. We still had a number of very good chances. Graham had one header just by the post, and Gary had another strike. But if you don't kill off a team, the danger is you'll give away a soft goal, and the way it's going for us at the moment, just struggling to keep a clean sheet. And one long kick at the very end of the game, we didn't deal with it. Let it bounce and end up in the back of the net. So very frustrating because I thought we deserved the 3 points, but that's just the way it is.
As the game went on, Pats were coming more and more into it. The crowd got more and more nervous. Did that kind of feed onto the players?
Well, I think when you're not winning, and the confidence of the team isn't as high as it should be, that can happen. But at the same time, Pats hadn't created any chance, in the sense that they looked like they were going to score. But yes, we started backing off, and subconsciously that can happen. And we invited them on, and that was just, it was disappointing because we'd played so well, particularly in the first half. So and when you don't put a team away and it's 1-0, there's always a chance they'll get a goal. And unfortunately, it was a sickener of a goal from our point of view. But it's certainly 2 more points dropped.
What was the penalty awarded for? We all kind of missed it.
An instant between, I suppose. Look at Dave Webster. Took out Graham in the box, and he wrestled him to the ground, but I think he threw a strike as well. So that's from what we believe. But the main thing was Graham got up and he stuck it, which was good, and Graham got his first home goal tonight. But overall, he had a couple of other opportunities. He had a header in the second half just past the post. He was unlucky. But it was that type of night we just needed a second goal and we couldn't get it.
Back in action now on Monday. Is it good to be back in action so quickly after the disappointment tonight?
Well, I think what it is at the moment is just an incredible heavy schedule coming up for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and we've a lot of attacking options at the moment missing. Obviously Dara O'Connor till he was out tonight, which is disappointing that they've been missing, particularly Dara, because he's been a breath of fresh air. Obviously Cian Murphy came in, was doing exceptionally well, and then hurt his hamstring. Dara Crowley then came on and did really, really well. So the positives are that there's a lot of young fellas coming through that we need to integrate them. The disappointing side of it is that we conceded a goal and we should have won a match and gone with an extra couple of points. But look, that's the way it is at the moment, and we have to keep working hard. And it will change, but at the moment you can't feel sorry for yourself. But I suppose the disappointing from my point of view, one long kick, we should have dealt with the first ball, we didn't, and we caused ourselves problems after that.
Were you happy with how the changing system worked, John?
We did work at it, and I thought we were totally dominant in the first half, and we knew Pats put 4 in there, and we needed to match them, and they're aggressive and they're physical, and I thought we did it. There was I suppose McCabe was very dangerous to long throws and we had to defend properly, and we did. And overall I felt that we had done well. I think early on Dan had a header hit the post, and obviously then we got the penalty, and you're saying Gary Comfort's shot. If we got the second goal, it's okay. But then the second half, for some reason, started well, but as it happened, I suppose was getting edgy, and we started backing off, and that's these things can happen, unfortunately, when your confidence isn't as high as it should be. So we're back in next 2 days to see can we get right for Monday.
And it wasn't a conventional 4-4-2. Gary and Garrod were kind of tucking in a bit. It was almost like a 4-2-2-2 at times.
Yeah, it was probably, Pats play that way, and they're good footballers, they're good on the ball, and we were trying to get in there to dominate the game, and I felt we had done that. You know what I mean? But I suppose in the last 20 minutes we dropped off a bit, and our back four dropped off a bit, and all of a sudden it ended up we got a little bit stretched. But at the same time, it wasn't that Pats had actually created anything. But at the same time, I suppose the fact we're the extra man, that's what was disappointing, and and the goal was just a bad goal to give away.
Are you able to focus on the positives, the good parts of the performance ahead of Monday?
Absolutely, and as I keep saying, and it's the cliché, there's no hiding place, but there was lots of good stuff there tonight. But it's like we had chances. I think overall in the game, you look at, we probably had 6 or 7 chances inside the box between headers and strikes, and some days to go in and when you're winning every week to go in, but at
Yeah.
the minute they're just not, and that's just the way it is. And you just have to get your head in and prepare again for Monday.
And will James will be back from suspension? Will Carl be back?
James will be back. Yeah, Shep again. Not for last tonight. Possibly not.
Okay.
You know, it looks like it'll probably be a week, but you know, Darragh O'Connor. So they have been huge losses, particularly Shep's experience in a match like
Yeah.
that tonight. But I would say he possibly won't make Monday.
And Liam Nash and Dan Smith, what's their availability?
Liam has gone. His contract's terminated. It'll be announced in the morning.
Okay.
Dan was available tonight, but we didn't select him.
Okay.
I suppose we went with Cian Murphy and
Dara.
Darragh Crowley, and obviously Matthew Gillen has come back in,
Yeah.
and he's come back in the last 2 weeks. Looks sharp, looks fit. Obviously, he didn't have a chance tonight.
Yeah.
You know, that's at the moment we I suppose it was just unfortunate Cian Murphy got injured, because certainly he would have played a part over the next couple of
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
It was a real sick night, I suppose, John, because you defended quite well tonight and made a few changes. Alan Bennett back tonight with just a hopeful ball, and it's just sick enough for Connor with poor touch. And then it just.
To be fair, I think it wasn't like Connor. It happened, but to be fair, it was in those scenarios you have to head the ball away. You know what I mean? And we took a decision to let the ball go overhead. You know, thinking it might go back to nulls. You know, in those scenarios, you head the ball 30 yards away. There's no danger, and we caused confusion ourselves because it wasn't a goal out of any beauty. We let the long kick out goal. You know, without dealing with it, and it hit Connor's leg, and it was one of those ones that you need to. As I always say, if you don't deal with the first ball, you're in trouble, and that's what happened tonight, unfortunately.